Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Aaron.
Hello?
I think we're ready to start this podcast now.
Did it.
So, hey, guys, what's up? So, we're on episode 4.
The big was... Quattro?
Quattro, yeah.
I did it.
The Grande Quattro.
Big 4, baby.
Yes.
This is dedicated to March Madness. The elite was the Big 4.
The final 4.
The final four. God, I'm a fucking idiot. I used to watch that shit all the time. Why don't I know it? I'm getting a mouthful of math.
Yeah, Aaron. You know what? The one thing we did, we set all those up. You know, the one thing we didn't do, we didn't talk. We didn't say if there's anything we need to talk about, or was there anything in particular?
No, we didn't.
Was there something
and
specific
nothing
that you wanted to
Pacific.
talk about? Because that's like the one thing we didn't do.
I watched a film recently. Well, I've seen it before.
Okay.
It's called Blue Valentine. Yeah. It's got Michelle Williams and damn it, Ryan Gosling in it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Ryan Gosling in that movie.
It's fucking sad.
Great movie. Love it to death. I'm a big fan of that movie. I've seen it multiple times, but I rewatched it recently. And man, he's a real piece of shit in that old film.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't No, go ahead, please.
Well, a good movie that came out during that time too. It was Mammoth.
What was Mammoth?
She was in it too.
Oh, Michelle Williams.
Yeah, Michelle Williams, and she's
a great actor.
Yeah, she was she was married to a surgeon, and it's about her having an affair and him having an affair.
Oh,
and
they both have an affair?
Yeah.
What if they were both having an affair on each other?
Like,
well, technically they are, but with each other.
Whoa,
yeah. That has to have happened before.
It had to be a movie.
Yeah, the love triangle. That's what it'll be called when we write it.
Bermuda.
Call it Bermuda.
I was going to text you like the other night because I was really stoned, and I was going to be like, hey, we should do a podcast, not a podcast, but a documentary about...
We should do a podcast.
We should do a documentary over poop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just call it number 2?
Yeah.
Wow, we already got...
Yeah, exactly.
We're getting there. It's just blocks and blocks. But yeah, Blue Valentine is a very sad, unforgiving movie.
Yeah.
It really just, okay, so it's about this couple, and they're in the throes of marriage, and they have a kid, and obviously the shit's not working out very well. They have a house.
He's an alcoholic.
He's an alcoholic, and she works at
violent.
She's a...
teller. She was like a
nurse.
teller.
No, she's a nurse. I think.
Oh yeah, because then he comes and beats the shit out of the doctor.
He punched her boss, who had just in one of the previous scenes asked her out because he wanted her to come up in a residency with him, and in like New Jersey or something. But yeah, it's a movie about toxic relationships and how they don't work very well.
No.
It's crazy.
It's a very interesting movie, though.
It's real sad. Yeah,
it's very sad.
Extremely sad.
It's super sad. I remember when I watched it, I'm like, this is filling a spot in my heart right now for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like...
I usually love those, like, really... and I love that movie, too. I love, like, melancholy movies about, like, that do their best to portray, like, real, like, bad relationships.
Right.
Because I think my parents had that.
Really?
When I was growing up, because all this shit was going on, and there's no reason they should have still, they should have never gotten a divorce. My dad was telling me since I was like 15 or 16, I'm gonna get a divorce from your mom. I was like, you shouldn't be telling me this. I'm a child. But he would like confide in me this shit.
Does that make it more or less obvious what I'm doing?
You know what CBD is short for?
What?
Cool bud, dude. Mahalo. That's what I thought about when you were in the car smoking weed.
So your dad probably, it's something your dad shouldn't be telling you.
Well, I kind of understand it because he's just like a fucking, Midwest farmer guy who doesn't have anybody to tell his feelings to except the one son who's level-headed, who will kind of like, I never like disputed anything with him. I would just like be like, yeah, okay, sure. Like, do whatever. I was like, do whatever you want, dude. I don't care. I'm almost an adult. Do whatever you want. She's not my wife. Fucking, I don't care. And you're not my husband. Do whatever you want. Don't tell me what you're gonna give me money. All I give a shit about is you helping me out when I need it. Neither of you help me out together. Neither of them are good at anything together.
Right.
It's not like my mom and dad help me with my car or like give me money every now and then. I don't ask for money that much. If you want to give me money, my Venmo is at Aaron Dash Naylor. Thank you.
Are these delicious?
They're great.
Yeah, they are the best things in the world. I really will drink a box of these in a night.
We really? 12 of them?
See how many boxes I had over here?
I guess the beer you gave me last week, which was fine. It was fine. It was 4 years old, for better or worse.
Did it get you drunk at least?
I feel like it did a little bit, but I kind of feel like the alcohol wasn't skunked.
Okay.
I mean, even the Bud Light wasn't skunked, which was interesting.
Interesting.
It tasted like Bud Light, which isn't good, but it wasn't skunked.
Right.
And the wheat tasted like wheat.
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of like over time, maybe it was like became watered down or something. I don't know, because the alcohol content in beer is so low anyway that
right.
It may not gotten more alcoholic, but it did the job for what I needed it to do. Okay. I guess. Nice. I've also been drinking a lot, so those 4 or 5 beers probably didn't do much to me anyway, regardless of what they were. So that's why taking a break.
Yeah. And I just he's not going to drink, so I won't drink.
Solidarity.
Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't bother me. I'm like, I have a bunch of beer in my thing, but I don't have to drink them. We can save them.
Yeah, it'll be all right. It's fun to not drink too. Kids, you hear me? Listen to your parents. Only when they tell you not to drink all the time. Because that part's right. Most of the shit they tell you is probably not right. It's all subjective. Like what your parents would tell you.
Don't drink. They were super strict about it. But also my parents were my parents were super strict about me drinking, but they were totally okay with me swimming with a whale shark. So it's really weird.
Whale shark's not gonna eat you though.
I know, but it could severely hurt you.
Thinks you're
if you got close.
It could, it could. I guess it could crush you somehow. Awfully big things.
These fucking huge.
It could I don't even think it could accidentally swallow you. I think it would know.
I think it would have to know.
Yeah.
It'd probably go out of its way to
You would be the biggest thing it's ever had in its mouth. Real Jonah and the whale. John and the whale. John and
the whale. John and the whale shark.
We're getting off the barn here. Let's go to John's snack corner. John, this week you have featuring Ritz cheese crackers and Funyuns. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, okay.
That's the best gag. Oh, that's good. Tell us about the Funyuns.
I love Funyuns. Funyuns are my favorite.
Do you?
They're my favorite.
I don't know. I've not had a Funyun in probably since high school.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like Funyun. I don't even know if I like them. The fact that they're onion flavored, which I like onion flavored chips, I think. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
But the thing is, I would take parts of a real onion and eat it.
Would you?
I like
an apple?
Yeah, I like it. I
like
how it tastes.
You're a monster.
I love how it tastes. So those Funyuns are just a very hard knockoff.
More unhealthy way for you to eat an onion.
Yeah.
Why don't you just eat an onion?
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be creepier if you had a bunch of onion paper wrappers around. That's the funniest thing about onions too is that they're wrapped.
Yeah.
They have a paper wrapping. Just for them to stay fresh?
Moist on the inside?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. A little bit of a protection. But that's just how it's made. That's how it's grown. That's tusk around it.
That's paper. I thought it was no,
that's
real paper. Really? That's natural?
That's natural.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a really weird paper they put around it. Okay, good. That changes everything. My entire world's been turned upside down.
Oh, man.
I'd like to say
fresh prince.
Fresh pimp.
fresh limp.
Fresh onion pimp. But yeah, Blue Valentine's very sad. I think.
How about you? I've been watching World War II in color.
Oh yeah.
I finished it.
You're an old dad.
It was great.
How did it end?
The biggest dad boner off of it. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Especially when it was so funny because they got to when we dropped all the bombs or the 2 bombs on Japan,
mm-hmm.
and everyone in the documentary kind of made us feel like America was an asshole for doing it. It's no, dude, we
kind of were though.
I mean,
we pulled the trigger pretty quick. They were about to surrender. They were awfully close.
But we asked them 3 times. We're like, hey, do you want to surrender? And they're like, no. And then we dropped the first one.
We could have just not dropped an atomic bomb on the city. We could have just dropped it close to them, in the ocean or something, on one of the islands, Midway. Well, not Midway. There's a
Oh, like
base.
drop down this is
one of those islands that we were fighting on.
That could cause a tsunami.
I mean, dropping it on an island anyway could have caused anything.
True.
It killed 300. What was it? Well, how many people was it? I don't even know. They don't even teach us that in school. How many Japanese people we murdered with the bombs? For some reason, I want to say 300,000, the first one, but I don't know. Yeah, it was definitely a crime against humanity, whether we, told them to stop or not.
Bomb.
Are there definitive numbers?
That's how many bombs were dropped.
Which one was first, Hiroshima?
How many people died?
Or Nagasaki? I think Nagasaki was the smaller one.
80,000.
In Hiroshima?
Yeah, Hiroshima.
How much was Nagasaki?
And Nagasaki was in Hiroshima was 39,000 and Nagasaki was 80,000.
Oh, so 119,000 people.
That is 90,000 and 146,000 people died.
That is.
No, that was in Hiroshima was 90,000 and between 90,000 and 146,000 in Hiroshima, and then Nagasaki was 39 through 80,000.
Okay, so tops about 220,000 people.
So that'd be like knocking out like
that is 70 9/11s. 70 plus a little bit extra. Plus
how many people died in
73 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's
I think that's what they rounded it up to.
Well, that's what the government wants you to believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
lot more people died due to 9/11 than they should have. All the wars that we're still in.
Right.
This isn't a political show. Come on. Yeah, I have watched an episode of World War II in color. I think it was the original BBC one that was on Netflix, but it's still fucking fascinating.
It's awesome.
It's great.
It's awesome stuff
Love
to watch. It was great. It's great. It's great stuff.
It's really enthralling.
It's but yeah, like you really see. It's so cool seeing that stuff because I grew up like my parents would always take me to those boats. Like we would go to
the U-boats and shit. No, not the U-boats.
The battleships.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do I care about this stuff? And then when you see
them,
oh,
when you became dad age, you're like, yeah, I get it now.
I get this.
Pretty neat.
Gotta get this.
That goes on. How fast? Wow. All right. That shoots stuff at other boats.
But it's like this was so. Why did I not like comprehend a lot of this? Like I got like really broad strokes in high school, but like now I'm like this is really interesting, actually. Why didn't I get... Well, I guess
pretty neat. Nobody gave a shit about war when you're 12.
Right.
Unless you're a sociopath.
And there was no pandemic going on. So
well, that too, yeah. You don't have all the free time that we used to.
True.
Yeah, this whole thing has kind of made me think back on, like, all the pandemics that had happened before and how little I cared or even knew about them. You know what I mean? Like, this one was just, like... Because they were taken care of and handled way better than this one was.
Yeah.
Like when the shit that happened when Obama was in office, he's just like, yeah, all my scientists are gonna take care of it. It's easy. Don't fuck it up. Don't take a month off and go campaign or whatever. Like Trump did.
Turd.
He was like campaigning and going to weddings and golfing all of February.
Thanks, Trump.
Yeah. All those dead people should sue you. But yeah, like what was going on when we were younger? Like Zika,
there's
Ebola,
SARS,
swine flu, bird flu. Which one was H1N1? Was that pig? Was that
the pig? That's pig.
Swine flu.
Yeah.
So that's like 5 or 6 of them alone in like 10 or 15 years, and they were pretty much mitigated before they really got shit fucked up here.
But it was always like simple stuff, like just don't eat pigs, don't eat pig meat, and you're not gonna get it.
Sure.
Yeah. It's like simple stuff like that versus this.
Mad cow disease too.
Oh yeah.
That was always kind of talked about though. Like that's never gone away.
Yeah.
I think that's. I want to say I don't know if that's like even a virus. I think that's just like a genetic thing with cows. Maybe it's like Huntington's disease with us. Maybe can animals get shit like Huntington's and Alzheimer's.
Well, there's like a thing going around that's kind of like mad cow with deer right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Mad
and
deer.
like they're having to like when you kill deer, like when it's deer season, you're gonna have to get them tested to make sure they
really.
Have it. Yeah.
So you don't eat it and you get it.
You get
That's
it,
crazy.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as a cow though. Not as many people eat deer.
Yeah, that's true. I'm never gonna eat deer.
Can you imagine if we switched to a mainly deer economy? People would start hitting cows with cars. They'd be murdered. You ever hit a cow with a car?
I worked with someone who I hit their car or hit a cow with a car. Yeah, and totaled their car. But I'm like, how did you not see it? She's like, I was on a back road, and then it just popped out. I'm like, what?
Cows don't just pop out. They take their time, and then they're there. You don't just, oops.
Yeah, I was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
I don't know, man. I've taken some of those back roads, like, during the night, and just, like, seen some shit in the sky. Like, what I thought was UFOs, and I was like, oh, fuck. You know? Like, goddamn. Because
Really?
I could have taken my eyes off the road for at least 10 seconds just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Really? Tell me these stories about these UFOs. Like, any UFOs?
One of them was a black triangle.
Okay.
And it was, like, hovering and flying around a cow field close to, like, Dearborn and Edgerton, thereabouts. Okay. Camden Point.
What were you doing up there?
My first girlfriend lived in Edgerton, so I dropped
drugs?
her off. No, we didn't do drugs. I dropped her off at her house. Was driving back home on the back roads. That's the only way you can get from Edgerton to back to the highway. You'd have to do all the back roads. So, yeah, I would see all this shit. Like, I've hit owls with my car that were just sitting in the road. Like, nobody comes out during this time. This is a quiet time.
I think I'd say I was like 13, 14. We were driving, and my dad had a minivan, an Honda Odyssey at that time. We were driving, and then I could see something on his side, and like it kept coming, and then smack! An owl. An owl flew into our car, into the side of the car, and died.
Oh my god, that's crazy! Why did it see your
dad was
car?
like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah." This was a few times I heard my dad say "fuck." I think literally
that is terrifying.
One of two times I've heard my dad say "fuck."
What was the other time?
The other time was that some guy almost like my dad had to swerve out of the way.
Always something in a car.
Yeah, and he's like, "The fucking bastard!" And I'm like, it's like it was like quiet for like 10 minutes. My dad was like, "I'm sorry."
That's nice that he said sorry though. I don't think my dad ever said sorry for cussing. He may have, maybe just yelling, but. It's still kind of alarming when my dad cusses in front of me, even though like he always cussed, like not always, but you know, in like a fun way, like cool dad shit, you know. But like I'll cuss in front of my parents and shit. And I try not to say fuck because that's like the one that I try not, you know, I try to keep it a little censored, PG-13 for the most part. But my dad will say fuck every now and then, and I'm like, good lord, who let the dogs out?
Yeah.
Who?
That's
what the owl sounded like before it crashed into your Odyssey. Honda Owl to see.
You're doing it, Aaron.
So, John, I've been playing a lot of video games lately.
Yeah.
I got a Nintendo Switch.
Yes, I heard.
Pretty.
What games do you have?
Oh, all of them. No, I don't have all of them.
Any sports games? Do they have sports games?
Well, I wanted to buy a baseball one, but I heard it wasn't very good. So baseball, I didn't. Though. I know. I do have. I downloaded the Super NES games on there, like the Virtual Console, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a fun soccer game that I've been playing a lot, and I'm fucking terrible at it. I am absolutely atrocious. I play as Germany because back in like '93 they were the best.
Yeah.
And I play against Belgium because they are the worst, and they murder me every fucking time. It is a very hard game to play. But it's very fun. I put a lot of time into that game, surprisingly.
Okay. Nice.
There's a tennis game on there too, which I like. The problem with Nintendo and their consoles is that it's not like for all of like the like Madden's probably not going to be on it for whatever reason, because they have the idea that kids mostly play the Switch. Well, now those kids are like my age. Mm-hmm. They're like in their 20s and they're still going to play the Nintendo shit. and now they don't play sports games because they didn't grow up playing PS2. They were playing GameCube or in N64 or whatever. But I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Did you ever play that back in the day? It first came out on GameCube a long time ago, and you basically just you're this little person, and you live in a village or a town. In my case, I'm on an island, and the town is inhabited by animals who talk, their own weird language, whatever. It's not English, but it's whatever the game made up. And it's basically like a simulation. Kind of, yeah. It's like a simulation. You fish, you hunt. You don't hunt, but you catch bugs and shit, and you chop trees down. It's very simple on paper, but it's very fun. And I've put a lot of time into that. Oh, man. So I've been doing that all weekend. That was all I did, pretty much. I had 3 days off. And but yeah. What was one of the first video games you were really fucking balling out on?
Mostly the video games, I guess Half-Life.
Really?
Yeah.
I never played
Half-Life. Came out
Alex, is that what it's called?
Yeah. The newest one came out 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Half-Life, but I'm really into sports games, so Madden and 2K.
Yeah.
Hardcore into that. I just making a player playing in the season and just try to make him as
Dynasty
best I can.
mode?
Yeah.
Dynasty mode's the best thing that's ever happened to sports games.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's
I
great.
fucking love Dynasty mode.
Yeah.
That's why I bought a PS3 years ago, just to have Madden and baseball. And I think I played hockey for a long time before they had a strike when I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
And so I stopped playing that. But that was the fucking really good game.
EA
used to make all those games.
Mm-hmm.
And they did really well with them. It was great.
How about, what was that? What was yours?
What, my favorite sports game?
What was your first game that you kind of balled out on?
Probably, we had a Nintendo 64, and we had all those. I think we had a PlayStation 1 too. We had Dave Mirra's BMX, and those. I don't think we had Tony Hawk, but we had Dave Mirra and Matt Hoffman's rival game.
Pro biker, pro
something. Yeah,
pro
whatever the variation of it was, but
he's not the one that killed himself, was he?
Dave Mirra was.
Dave Mirra was the one who killed himself, right?
I think so. Yeah. And he was the biggest one in the world. But I think it's because he had CTE. Whoops. Concussions.
It's a thing, apparently.
But, yeah, it may have been Super Smash Bros. On N64.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, NFL Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
NFL Blitz. It had to be NFL Blitz. I fucking cranked NFL Blitz.
Oh, yeah, NFL Blitz.
Holy shit.
Great, yeah.
We played the Broncos after they won all those Super Bowls. John Elway was still there. Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharp. Oh, my God.
Shannon Sharp. God bless him.
I killed him.
I love Shannon Sharp.
Now he's just annoying.
You don't like him on
I think he's pretty funny. He's,
so fucking huge. Muscular.
Oh, really?
He's such a big
jacked
guy.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, dude, Sharp he's fucking jacked.
I forgot that the draft is tomorrow.
I know. Who do you think is going to go number one?
No, it's going to be Burrows.
You think
they already told him, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard today that they told him, yeah, you're going to be number one. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's true. So Burrows is going to go to
Cincinnati. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's cool, though. The team's not.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's a beautiful town.
Gronk.
Yeah. Tampa Bay Patriots. I don't really give a shit about football anymore, but all this drama shit's pretty interesting. And I think it'll be funny if the NFL season gets canceled, because then Brady's going to be 44 next year.
Yeah.
And it's going to be his last season.
You think so, for sure?
Yeah, well, he signed a 2-year contract.
He wants to try to be there till he's he wants to play till he's 45.
Well, he's got 2 more years left after this one.
It's insane. If he does do it, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would be wild. Man, I couldn't even throw a football for half an hour yesterday without hurting myself very badly.
You did hurt yourself. Yeah.
So
we were supposed to do this podcast last night, but Aaron texted me saying that, hey, I'm going to take a rain check on tonight.
I was just launching bombs at work because we have nothing to do, and me and my buddy were playing.
So there's hardly any planes coming in, or
there's nothing going on at all. No, we have. I'm there from 1 to 6 basically, and what do we have? 4 planes come in, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For 5 hours.
How many people on these planes?
Flying out?
Or
15.
Yeah, like that has to be like
Maybe. I think the most today was 30.
Who's flying right now?
I want to say it's business people, but there are people that are taking advantage of how cheap it is to fly. Because they're trying to sell any kind of ticket they can. But those people are bad.
Yeah, because you're really
they're garbage people.
Yeah, you're
risking it. Even though like the airports are clean as fuck, since nobody's in them. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I guess, but like you're just because you're going to a completely other place. Though.
There's a lot of give and take. Yeah, there's a lot of give and take with it. And you could be, bringing it somewhere, but also like it's very cheap, and the airports and the planes are pretty clean too. So
right. So like, would this be a good time to book something in like the future? No.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's usually cheap if you do that anyway.
Right.
I think pretty far down the line.
But like even now.
Maybe.
Even more now.
Yeah, it just depends on when you think it's all gonna go away.
Yeah.
If you want to be safe, yeah.
Do it sometime this time next year.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
They probably pay you.
Probably would.
Here's $10. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for booking this.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Gosh, that means a lot. But yeah, I've just been waiting out the end of the world.
Just hanging out.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
So actually, this might be a good place for us to do. So like we're doing something a little bit different this week. We're gonna do a splice just because we're doing a different camera. So that camera only works for 29 minutes at a time for filming.
We got sponsors.
So yeah, we have a sponsor.
And they're gonna shoot an ad.
And so here it is right now. Hey guys, what is up? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, you should definitely give this video a like, comment, and a subscription. Yeah, and if you want to, you can also follow us on our social media pages.
Please do that. Also, please be safe out there. Do not eat paint.
Please.
Drugs.
So we're back.
Drugs.
So yeah, so Aaron, there was the thing that I wanted to talk to you about.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
So I sent you, right before this podcast started, I sent you a picture of a pigeon. So there's a new conspiracy theory out there in the world. It's like multi-layered kind of conspiracy theory.
It's one of those innocent ones. Well, I guess it's not so innocent.
Yeah.
It can be kind of
dark. Are you familiar with it? Like, so what we're talking about is that there's pigeons in the world.
There are. They're new. They're new to us.
So apparently pigeons are robots.
Robots.
Don't know why I said it like that.
They're French robots.
Yeah, robots. And
REA.
They're
UBOTS.
what the government does, they use them to listen in on our conversations and to record us.
Yep.
And the reason why quarantine is going on right now is because they have to change the batteries in them.
What kind of battery do you think a pigeon takes?
I would say probably like a 9-volt.
9-volt?
Like yeah.
A lot. I guess I got to keep them in there for a while.
Yeah.
When was the last shutdown before this?
Was that like 1912 or something like that? 19 whether the Spanish
Would
flu
it be
was.
the Spanish flu in 1919, I think?
Yeah.
Wow. 100 years.
Yeah.
9 volts last 100 years if they're made right.
Yeah.
Duracell. You doing all right with your pigeons?
But I wanted to know what your thoughts are.
I think it's a fun one.
Yeah, I think
the idea of it is interesting because also like the idea of the government listening in on all of us has become so bastardized and like kind of accepted in the past 10 years that it's kind of cute, the government. That's an adorable idea.
Yeah,
it's like shoving a camera inside of a dog's eye or something, It's cute. It explains them walking around a bunch too. But they're only going to get ground level stuff. They don't fly anywhere very much.
True. No, they go to the top of the buildings.
Yeah, but
that's probably far.
Why do you want to hear about like all the shit going on in like New York? Just a bunch of people fucking around, like
there's no pigeons
yelling
here.
at homeless people. There really aren't.
Yeah,
I've seen more seagulls around here than pigeons.
Yeah, so maybe they put it in like gooses.
Ooh, that'd be fun too. That would be even better.
That's probably assholes.
I would accept that one. Robins, maybe. Blue jays. What else we got? Barn swallows. Those fuckers swallow a barn. An entire barn.
I've seen owls. We have owls.
Owls. Hawks. Eagles.
Yeah. How was your 420?
was that 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was good. I went to my parents' house. I threw some stuff at my nephew. That was fun.
Like
a
baseballs?
ball. Like there's a.
How old is he now?
He is the one I played with was 6, I think.
Okay.
I gave him my old Nintendo DS with all my games on it, and I tried to help him with a game, and he was like, I don't know how to do any of this. And I was like, well, you got to play it. That's how you figure it out. And he got mad at me. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that.
It's like, I'm glad
just tell me how to do it. And I was like, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. That's the fun of it. You got to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I'm not going to do that then. And he just got mad at me and like rolled around on the ground throwing a fit. And I was like, I'm not going to be a good dad. Or I'll be a great dad. I don't know. I'm not sure which side of the fence I'm on with that whole thing. Because I feel like my heart was in the right place, but I handled it poorly, which I think is normal for me in handling kids.
Well, like, it's really technically really not your responsibility.
It's not.
So, like,
but I was, I should have helped him a little bit, but also I was like, it's kind of, the game he was playing was kind of like catered to whatever he wanted to do. Like, it's kind of customized by him. Mm-hmm. And maybe he's just too young to understand that shit. Probably irresponsible of me to give him a game like that, but at the same time, you got to figure it out eventually.
I had my talking about nephews. I had my one that lives in Honduras. He messaged me, or his dad messaged me, my brother.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Hey, can you help my son with this homework?" And I had to draw a camera for him,
really?
The whole project was about like drawing.
That's a fun way for him to find out what his uncle does.
Yeah, that was
shoots
cool.
porn.
Yeah, I put like a big wiener and just like titties and cum all over him. It was great.
I tried to keep it as clean as possible, and you're like, "Yeah, come everywhere."
But we can't cuss on this podcast.
No, we're not.
Are we not allowed
to? Okay. This is going to be on YouTube Kids. And the algorithm's fucking easy on that one.
It's funny to see that, because when you go and you upload this, like, it asks you if this video is kid friendly or not, and I always have to push no, because that's the only way you can have comments, like ability to have comments. It's like that, but it's like interesting.
They took away those comments because there was a pedophile ring on YouTube. Have you heard about that? Elsa Gate?
Yeah, like, why can't people just like be normal? Like, for the love of God.
You give anybody a chance. any chance somebody's gonna get to have a pedophile ring, there's gonna be a pedophile ring.
Right.
There's gonna be. No matter what you do, anywhere, there's probably a pedophile ring in the NFL.
True.
Roger Goodell. Heard it here first, folks.
Peyton Manning.
All right.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, sorry.
Not Peyton Manning. Eli
for sure.
Eli had a beer guy for every city that they went to. Do you know
really?
That? Yeah, every time they went to a different city, he'd send some guy out, like a locker room kid or whatever the fuck. I guess they're not kids, but a locker room adult, and he'd pick up like the best local beers.
Really?
Yeah.
It kind of makes me like him a little bit more. That kind of makes me like him.
He's just a cool, down to earth guy.
Yeah, he's just a chill dude.
Probably voted for Trump.
Probably, most likely.
Pish posh applesauce.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
We never talked. What was your thoughts on like the whole election of Trump?
Oh, I still every now and then I like realize again, like it hits me that he's still he's president at all, and it's like my brain does a 360. I'm like, why? In the cartoons there's like, what? Right. It's still like that. It's been almost 4 fucking years. It's crazy. It's insane we let that happen.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe it.
We really fucked up there. We totally fucked up.
This is like there's no coming back from this either. So he's gonna win another 4 years because Biden's a dinosaur.
Oh God!
And it's just like oh God, I can't believe it. Can we just get another young ethnic person to run instead of these old fucking white dudes? Even though Bernie's fine, I like Bernie. I think he's got a lot of good ideas. But he's 75. If you're over 70, don't run. Have a protege who will be 50, probably. That's still old as fuck. Can we get a 34-year-old? Somebody who's like the minimum age to be a president? Can we get some rad-ass motherfucker to be president? who knows how to skateboard. Please, please give me a cool president.
Tony Hawk, where are you?
Tony Hawk's like 55. He's old as shit too, but he would be a cool president. He'd be dope. Everything would be a ramp, like in the game. You would just make everything into a ramp. Skate world. Just give me a young president with my ideas and my thoughts.
It'd be nice.
I just want the best thing about when Obama was in office. I feel like a lot of us, like younger people, because we were just coming into our own when he popped up. The best thing is that I didn't have to pay attention to anything, like politically. Mm-hmm. I was just in my own doing whatever the fuck I wanted to. And now I didn't have to worry about anything. None of my, nothing bad was happening. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like, oh, who did he belittle today? What stupid dog shit? I think the other day he was like, literally hundreds of governors have talked to me about coronavirus. There's only 50 governors. There's a governor in each state. Or 52. I think maybe Puerto Rico is 151. And maybe Guam, 52. Wherever else we have like a...
hundreds.
Literally hundreds of... Everything he says is a lie. And if you believe him, you're a fucking idiot.
You hear it here first, guys. I feel the same way. Like I
don't see how you can't. I don't see how...
Hey, at least you're not brown. At least you weren't like... One of his...
Thank God.
Like, one of his main things was... I'm going to build a border.
I know.
And like I'm
specifically to keep your people out.
like what the fuck? And then when all the Latinos were fleeing to the United States because like they're horrific war-torn countries. Yeah. He literally told Honduras, he's like, if you guys don't get your people back into your country, like I'm going to stop giving you money. And we're like, Honduras was like, okay, I guess we have to like bring you guys back.
I don't know how we're gonna do that. What do you want us to do?
They left.
I like that. Like,
fucking dick.
When he was running in 15 and 16, he said all this wacky, stupid shit, like the wall and the immigration stuff, especially all this stuff. And then he won, and people were like, "Man, I can't wait for him to do all this wacky, stupid shit he said he was gonna do, like his people." And then it's like, it's clearly not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's not gonna do any of that shit.
It's such a stupid, simple thing to say. Build a wall. It's 3 words. It's a simple, straight to the point thing.
You're causing like these are us, these are them.
It's a division. The word is the phrase is a wall itself. Mm-hmm. It's a division. And he knows who's going to like it, and they're the people that were going to vote for him anyway.
Right.
But he's, they're doubling down on that shit. It's like most people who illegally immigrate here fly on a plane. It's so easy to get on a plane. It takes nothing. You got to get a passport.
True.
And then not get on the other flight home. Yeah. Like it's legally, I think you can't have a one-way ticket internationally.
Right.
But it's not like somebody's going to come find you and force you to leave. Maybe they will eventually, but the government usually doesn't have anything to do with the airlines, especially in here. It's all privatized. So they're not going to fucking do anything. You just stay. It's easy. Yeah. There's so much room here too. Just
Montana.
Live in Weston. Fuck. God.
Yeah, I never understood it. I was like, dude, this is not good. But for me, I was like, this is not good. No. We shouldn't have someone who's like yelling about brown people.
Well, and then like the stimulus thing, he was like, if you're married to an immigrant, you don't get it.
Really?
Yeah, like an undocumented immigrant. Why would that matter?
It shouldn't matter.
If one of those people is a citizen born here, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah. Did you get yours?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I woke up and
yeah, I got that blood money.
Yeah.
It was funny because I hate that I know enough about this to even mention it at all. All of this. I fucking hate that I have to know this. Nothing makes me more mad. I just want to be the dumb, innocent baseball kid again. God, it was so fun.
Good times.
I had nothing to lose. But yeah, I saw interview with Mnuchin, the treasury guy, or whatever the fuck he is, finance dude who put out that $1,200 thing, and he was like, "Yeah, well, $1,200 should last 10 weeks." It's like you have no idea who normal people are and how much anything costs.
You know how many people like that 1,200's gone already? Like, there's a lot of people that's probably because they pay
Oh
for
yeah,
rent,
because exactly.
rent, it's going to pay for insurance, like car insurance,
everything.
It's gonna, yeah.
That's like $1,200 is what I make in about 2, and if I have like a full part time. If I work 50 hours, that's usually what my paycheck is. It's about $1,000. So it's a little over what I would make in 2 weeks.
Right.
And that money doesn't go very far, even though my rent is cheap. Like I have car insurance, cell phone. I have to pay like my own health insurance, dental, eye, a myriad of other little things. Yeah, testicle cancer surgery. My testicle cancer.
I thought you had your testicles insured.
Well, no, I got them. I got them cut off and put into a cryogenic chamber, so that eventually I can put them back on when I want to have a kid.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's a real Ted Williams kind of thing.
Yeah. How's it going for you?
What, the testicles?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't hang out with them anymore.
Okay.
They're gone. They're in a
cryo lab.
Yeah, they're underground somewhere.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm not telling you. I know you want them. Yeah, that money they're gonna introduce a $2,000 a month bill to Congress. But it was written by Democrats, so the Republicans are going to turn it down once it goes to the Senate. Yeah, they're going to be like, well, that's too much money for normal people. They won't want to go back to work. You don't know anything. That's why they, like, oh, man. Fucking kills me. It kills me. All these Republican.
Like,
I hate it. I hate it.
This used to not
because they don't know who any like real people are.
It's true. They don't. Like,
they don't know who the people who voted for them are. They're mostly like lower class white people who will suck their dicks no matter what until it comes to, well, we need more money and blah, blah, blah. It's like, this is who you wanted.
Right.
You wanted Mitch McConnell. You wanted some fucking goofy turtle out of his shell turd to fucking, yeah, he looks like the master of disguise with, remember that movie with Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
Looks like Dana Carvey. He was like an old Dana Carvey.
I hope he's doing okay during this. Dana
Carvey. Yeah. How are you, Dana?
Hi.
Email me.
I realized I forgot to turn the air thing off, so there's been probably the whole time. But well.
I think it's a nice soothing sound.
Yeah, it probably helps cause ambience in the room. An ambient sound.
Yeah, it's like a white noise kind of thing.
Yeah.
This episode of the Aaron and John Show is sponsored by ghosts.
Who knows if they're real? Aaron totally does not believe in them.
Nah, I don't think so. I think that's a pretty big stretch.
So you're more likely to believe aliens than you are.
Yeah, because there's the fact that we exist is proof that aliens probably exist.
True. Okay. That's fair.
That's enough, that the fact that something can pop up over billions of years on one planet, that like an unimportant planet. It's not a very important planet. It's just in the right space between the sun and
the moon
and yeah, I think it's extremely possible, but because the universe is so huge that we'll probably never see or know any of them, any alien.
Well, if you're listening,
which is depressing.
Hi.
So I think saying that ghosts exist implies that there's like a spirit or a soul, and there's nothing to back that up in any way.
Apparently.
Huh?
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Blood of Jesus.
The blood of, what about it?
I'm just saying, like, that's how you know.
It's haunted.
Yeah.
It's haunted by Jesus.
Aaron, it's called the Holy Spirit. It's called faith.
It's
called acting like there's something bigger than you are, Aaron.
The universe is pretty big. I bet the Holy Spirit's pretty fucking pissed off about all the attention the other two motherfuckers get. That Holy Trinity is more of a.
He's like, guys, don't forget about me. I'm over here too.
He's like, I don't even know what I am. None of you know who I am or what I do. God, give me a better name, dude. Holy Spirit's pretty vague. Jesus, go back. What are you waiting for?
This would be the time to come back if there is a Jesus. I'm sure there was a Jesus, but if you actually were like the Son of God.
I don't dispute that there was a Jesus. I think there was a.
I think
there was a ton of like messiahs back in the day.
Yeah.
Just like there are now, and now we just like play them off like, oh, they're mentally ill.
Yeah, they're just kind of gross.
Yeah,
it's a cash grab. They're doing just cash grabs.
It's a cash grab. Like, but some of them are probably decent people. I think Jesus probably was one of those.
I know he's
guys.
a decent person, but like the fact that you're saying that you're the Son of God, like you're like
pretty hefty, lofty.
Yeah, it's kind of hefty promise there, dude.
If you're okay,
and it seems
you
like
can say a lot of shit as long as you're nice about stuff. I think. Like
the Mormons,
it's not a death cult, sure, but also the Mormons were founded on genocide.
True,
they killed a lot of Native Americans.
Yeah, they had to flee to Mexico.
Well, that and it's like they'll go down to like Guatemala. That's what it is. And all these Latino countries or South American countries. And they'll do mission trips down there and try to they're basically just telling them your religion's wrong. Hop in our van. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, when there's ever like the thing that's like gross about Christianity is the fact the recruiting. The recruiting's
disgusting.
It's awful.
Like if it's good enough, if it's as good as you say, just let them go to it.
Yeah,
the way naturally.
Mm-hmm. Not like a little sub thing. Do you hear about that McAfee guy? The guy who in
McAfee?
Yeah, McAfee who does the McAfee, the guy who did the firewall.
Yeah, McAfee.
McAfee is a McAfee. He went.
Whatever.
He went. He had a place down in Belize.
That guy's lived a crazy life.
Yeah, and he would hire like girls like they were in the village to come and take shits on him.
Wow.
In a hammock. They would sit in a hammock that had a hole cut out, and they would take dumps on him. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy? That's a good title for the podcast tonight. Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy?
But no, I think it's I don't know. I think as long as you don't hurt anybody with your religion, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's the same way as like what you were saying. You like the recruiting is kind of disgusting, and it's like I think what's also disgusting is like teaching kids when they're very young
to be scared
to be religious at all, to like have a belief in something, because they're gonna believe it no matter what. If you tell them that this is right, let them figure it out on their own. Fuck, what is so bad about that? My parents weren't very strict on it with me, and I turned out fine.
Hey, you don't have any felons?
I've got a tattoo of God.
You haven't you haven't been in any high-speed chases?
I have not.
How's your brother, by the way? Any updates?
I think he's doing all right, from what I hear. He's living in my uncle moved it to my his parents' house, because my grandma went to the nursing home. They come. My grandma went to the nursing home, so he's living with my grandpa and just like taking care of the farm. So my brother is renting my uncle's house. Okay. With his girlfriend or whoever the fuck she is. And as far as I know, he's doing all right. He's working like construction or something. He's doing fine. Okay. But he will probably, in 6 months, that house will be a meth house. Yes. Calling it. Hate to be a pessimist about it, because I've heard he's doing pretty well. But probably,
You know the track record at this point.
The track record. Statistically, he's doomed for failure.
Makes sense.
But I hope he's not. But statistically. Testicularly, I will probably get drunk this week at some point. Okay. It's the same kind of, you always fall back on your vices. Yeah. Because we're weak people with a lot of time on our hands now.
I'm always like, you know what, John? Maybe you should stop smoking pot.
See, I don't think the weed is that bad.
Neither do I.
It doesn't don't. The worst part about the drinking is the hangover. Yeah. The guilt of that, and
I've
like
never been guilty after smoking pot. The only time, like maybe, like is there a cop? But
even
now,
if you're like super paranoid, sure.
I'm not even about that anymore, because like the laws in Missouri are so
like decriminalized.
You can have up to like I think it's like 25 ounces or something like that, and it's only going to be a $50 fine.
It's a misdemeanor. Yeah,
it's just so bullshit.
Not much.
Yeah,
but I mean, like,
but in Texas, if you have like stuff like this that isn't CBD,
it's intent to sell.
Well, no, it's a felony. It's automatic felony in Texas. God. Yeah, just this.
It's crazy.
This, no matter what amount it is.
Man, that's just CBD though.
Yeah, this is just CBD.
Yeah, that's apple juice.
I kind of somehow threw my back out this on Saturday.
Smoking apple juice.
No. Yeah, I was fucking with a goddamn kettlebell. Awesome equipment, but it will fuck your back up.
I never worked with a kettlebell.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Yeah, they look interesting.
They are interesting.
I can't wait to start working out again.
I can't wait till the world goes back to how it was. I was talking to this with my friend last night. I don't think what we call normal. We're not going to be back to that until like maybe a year.
It's going to be a new normal.
Yeah,
completely.
Which is going to be kind of
gross. I think even if like it all opens up again, people are going to be hesitant.
Oh yeah, which they should be. Which we should.
Of course, sure.
Yeah.
And now like Georgia's opening shit up again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, their governor was like, "Yeah, let's go bowling," and he's like opening up all the bars, the bowling alleys, the massage parlors, all the stupid shit you don't really need. Bowling seems kind of maybe safe. Honestly, I mean, chances are you're bowling alone. Most bowlers are alone. If the people who are really going to go bowling, that's what they're going to, they're probably fine. And the distance between there, you could regulate that, I think. You could regulate bowling alleys and make them safer.
Even
for
cosmic
COVID.
Bowling too?
Yeah, even definitely, yeah, for sure.
For sure, cosmic bowling.
Yeah, you got to separate those kids, those teenagers. You gotta, there are safer, because, I mean.
Did you ever go to skating rinks when you were younger?
No, I never skated.
Really?
I don't even know where one would be around here.
Leavenworth.
Really?
Yeah, Leavenworth.
Where?
All the time. I don't know. It's a place over in Leavenworth.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of places over in Leavenworth. And like
we would go bowling in Leavenworth. Yeah.
Kansas, everyone.
What about mini golf? You guys go miniature golfing?
Like Parkville.
The Parkville one is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would go to Cool Crest and St. Joe, too.
Never been to that one.
My dad always liked going to St. Joe for some reason. He didn't like the hustle and bustle of Berry Road, I guess.
My parents were kind of the same way.
But St. Joe is like as busy.
It's like, this is...
But there's one road, so it's kind of like
so
whatever.
Fun to go from there to like Los Angeles.
We would go like Christmas shopping there, like after Metro North closed down. We would go Christmas shopping at that mall. It was a newer,
so weird
nicer
to really
mall.
think about it. That Metro North Mall like closed down. It's such a good place.
It's not even there anymore.
Yeah,
it's just Macy's. My favorite part about that whole thing is that Macy's stuck around, and now the only building left is Macy's. And they before the rest of the building was torn down, they would have to put out signs that said, "Macy's, we are open." You ever see those?
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, oh, that's just an abandoned mall.
Like,
fuck them. There's like a Top Golf thing out there now, too. Did
really?
You see that?
Oh,
I don't think it's Top Golf. I think it's
event?
Main event. It's like the golf thing.
Oh, really?
Have you seen the Top Golf things before?
Yeah, I've been.
It's like that. Like the huge pillars and the nets and shit. I don't think it's Top Golf.
Have you done that?
No, but I want to.
It's pretty cool.
I'd like to go.
I was super baked when I did it, so I had no idea what I was doing. So I was just swinging the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, you have to aim and stuff.
You're supposed to get into the holes. Oh,
you just like a driving range.
I thought it was as far as you
That's what I would do too.
And that's what I was like. Oh, I'm like, no wonder I'm not getting many points. That makes sense now. I was so barbecued.
I wouldn't even be able to hold the fucking the club. That'd be ruined.
It's like, how do I not just like walk out in the street sometimes, John? Like,
just smash.
Because I'm just so fucking high.
Violently high.
Yeah. And I'm just like, hey, how are
I
you
like
guys?
that, like the cool thing. It's a fun dichotomy with drinking and weed. Like if you're violently drunk, you're getting in a car crash and killing people. If I'm violently high, I'm tucked into my bed watching Ancient Aliens, like crying. Like, what if it is real?
They are right.
Israel.
Oh.
And I just dig into a hole into my brain.
So we have about like 50 seconds left. So do you want to keep on going, or do you think this is a pretty good?
Let's do plugs, and then we can
okay.
We can drink. We could butt chug bubbly. My Twitter and Instagram at I am Aaron Naylor. My Venmo at Aaron-Naylor. Check it out.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. John D. Clouser, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I know we're not doing Facebook. So, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is probably a weird episode. Yeah.
Sayonara.
Hope you liked it. Bye.